Yesterday I took an L, but today I count stacks. I've been really broke, but I don't know. Welcome back to Mac Music Review. Before we hop into the review, just want to say there's going to be some stuff down in the description of this video. If you want to know how the channel works, all that good stuff, down in the description. Today we're going to be looking at the album I Decided by Big Sean. I Decided is the fourth full-length project from Big Sean, I think. I just read that somewhere. I didn't fact check it though. It's probably true. This album kind of put Big Sean on the map. He did have some popularity before with his album Dark Sky Paradise, but this album, released 2 years after Dark Sky Paradise, had his most popular song that he still is his most popular song, called Bounce Back, which I sang absolutely terribly. I sang it all wrong at the beginning of the video. I can't do this. I should never do that again. This album is pretty popular. If you check out the music videos for this album, most of them do have millions of views when they're official music videos for the songs. And there were some really big name guest artists on this album. That's what Dark Sky Paradise really had going for it, was a lot of guest artists and some pretty big significant names, including Kanye West. I think Kanye West was actually featured in 2 songs on Dark Sky Paradise. Kanye does not make an appearance on this album, but you do have people like Eminem on the song No Favors, Migos, insanely huge, most popular rap group right now, on the song Sacrifices. And then you have The Dream on Sunday Morning Jetpack, and then Stara on Bigger Than Me, and some other less significant names. But hey, you got Eminem, you got Migos. They're pretty legendary rappers and rap groups, respectively. On I Decided, I have a little bit of a stutter today. On I Decided, Big Sean follows the trend that a lot of rappers are actually engaging in 2017, where secular rappers are making their music more Christian, you could say. I don't know if that's the right way to say it, but making their music more positive and promoting good things and like trying to have like a positive message. A lot of rappers have been doing that lately in 2017 and trying to really, instead of just talking about money, drugs, and sex, they want to really like have a positive message. And specifically on this album, the song Light, Big Sean, right after the intro on the song Light, Big Sean just has this message of positivity and saying, you can't expletive with the light, and oof, positive. And on Sunday Morning Jetpack, he talks about like growing up as a Christian and how he's, I don't remember the specific things, but it has a lot of Christian lyrics and themes in that song, and a lot of these songs Inspire Me and Bigger Than Me are about Sean's mom and how his mom has been such a big positive influence on him. And the skits on this album that end after the songs, a lot of the skits at the end of these songs are about Sean and getting a call from his mom and deciding if he wants to pick up the phone and talk to his mom or not. And so you got some positive things on this album. You got some positive, a push for positive lyrics and noble messages on some of these songs. Even with the positive messages, you also have these a lot of contradictory messages, like on the songs Bounce Back, No Favors, Jump Out the Window, and Moves, specifically Moves that objectify women, that praise money and sex and popularity. Praising popularity, everybody does that, but objectifying women on a lot of these songs with some lyrics that I'm not gonna repeat, but slightly or more than slightly offensive to women. Stereotypical for rap music kind of lyrics on songs, specifically Moves, and then Bounce Back, and the chorus has a line which is like, what? The music on the album is kind of like a mix of kind of like trap and Kanye West. Like on Bigger Than Me and Inspire Me, you have that little like high-pitched maybe like gospel sample. I don't know. That's what Kanye does. He samples gospel music. But you have some samples that play on repeat on this album. You also have some trap music. You got on Bounce Back, you have production by Metro Boomin. You got the rapper tag right at the beginning of the song. No Favors, just a trap banger. Light and Sunday Morning Jetpack have much more light, positive, not really rap music, not stuff you would typically hear in rap music. They're a lot slower, a lot smoother, a lot calmer, and yeah, they don't sound like your stereotypical trap rap music. But most of these things do sound like either trap rap or like Kanye inspired rap. That's what most of these songs sound like. Do I like this album or do I dislike this album? Let's talk about that. That thing turned on again. That noisy thing that's near the balcony. Ugh, so annoying. Well, what do I think about this album? I think it's some of it. There's a lot of really good stuff here. There's good stuff in the music and the lyrics, and there's also some really not good stuff in the music and the lyrics. So this album really is a mixed bag. It really is a mixed bag. This album really has some bangers. Some bangers. The song Bounce Back is so legit. It's so boom, boom, boom. Yesterday I took it now, but tonight I bounced back. Hey, I've been really broke, but today I count stacks. Da 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 da, bounce back. You ain't getting checks. It's so lit. It's a lit song. And then even more lit, a song I like even better is No Favors. Big Sean absolutely slays the chorus on this song. Just sounds so cool. This is a banger in every sense of the word. Window is another song that sounds really cool. Window and then halfway to the, what is it called? Halfway Out the Balcony. That one also has a really cool beat. Inspire Me and Bigger Than Me both sound pretty good. They're not amazing, but I would say they have good music. But a few of these songs just really fall flat. They're really generic, insanely forgettable, really boring music. These songs would be Moves, Oh Me, and especially Sacrifices, the Migos collab. And I'm not surprised at all. I think Migos are lame. I think they're a terrible band, and they don't help the song at all. And I think some of the reason why it sounds so bad is because they're on it. And the music is just so boring. It's just really boring trap rap. Nothing original or unique. Also, Moves and Omi, they're pretty boring. And most of these songs are either good or... There are a few great ones, but most of it just sounds alright. Most of the music is alright. It's not amazing. But, of course, there are some pretty cool highlights. Like Bounce Back and No Favors, Jump Out the Window, Halfway Off the Balcony. All sound pretty cool. Like I already said, this album does have some really positive messages and some really good stuff. Light is about the goodness in the world and how ultimately it cannot be destroyed. That's a really good positive message, especially when everything seems like it's crashing around you with like terrorist attacks and school shootings and stuff like that. Really good message. Sunday Morning Jetpack is, an easygoing blast of the past, full of lyrics about God and about faith and other stuff, and it's just a very positive, good song. Lyrics are really good on that song. And also, Inspire Me and Bigger Than Me. Inspire Me is about Sean's mom and how she's always loved him and how she inspires him. And those are all sweet songs with good lyrics, and honestly, I do really like the lyrics on those songs, especially Light and Sunday Morning Jetpack. But then again, like I said, you have the not good songs that objectify women and praise sex above other things. And so lyrics on this thing are a mixed bag. You have some really good lyrics and some really not good, even offensive lyrics on this thing. All in all, I decided is a mixed bag. It's got some really good stuff and it's got some really not good stuff. But I'm happy to say that the good stuff on this album definitely outweighs the bad stuff. There's more overall good stuff than downright bad stuff on this album, and even some stuff that's really, really good. So you know, the good outweighs the bad on this album. It's got some really, really good bangers. It's got some really good lyrics. And I'm going to give this thing a 3.5 out of 5. It would be better if it didn't have as many not good moments, but it does have some really cool highlights. There are some really good highlights on this album. That's about all I have to say about that. I don't really want to review another Big Sean album. I really don't want to review Dark Sky Paradise. I'll just tell you what I think about it right now. Anthony Fantano actually summed it up pretty good about how terrible it was. Yeah. I guess it's pretty bad. The lyrical content is all your stereotypical rap lyrics, all bad messages and self-praising lyrics, and it's just not super good. It's not a very good album. Even though it's more critically acclaimed than this album for some reason, it's not as good. Thank you for watching. Have a good rest of your day, person who watched this video.